Welcome back to some more Tale of Immortal as we hopefully near the end of the path. I went ahead and I just ran the errands for this shrine. He essentially made me go back and forth to get a bunch of things out of my bank. And I've turned everything in, and now he made this little fat chicken bird that's going to follow me. And I guess he's at some point going to decide I've done enough and he'll give me the heavenly power. And I just wanted to see this one right here. Same thing, I basically just had to go run an errand for him, so I did unlock that heavenly power. I don't know how much of the shrine grind I'm going to do. I think we're going to follow the main story quest until it sends us to fight Xingtian. We're going to try the fight, and we're going to see how decimated we get. And if we get just completely dominated, then we'll go do some more shrine grinding, which should unlock some more power for us. So that's at least the working plan I have today. I thought about what seems to be kind of two options here. I think I'm going to fight the World Tree guy. He seems to indicate that he wants to spare the spirit, so I'm going to go with that. You are here. Time is limited, and when you fight with full ability, I will examine the nodes inside you and the direction your energy is flowing to. Then I will find a chance to thrust the wood key into you so that you won't need fear the nether air in the depths of Chi. Are you ready? Where's Bihong? Bihong is not involved in it. Don't worry about her. Time is limited. Are you ready? He's already gonna die anyways, is also part of my thought process. So if he wants to give me the power and spare her, I'll respect his wishes. I'm ready. I will also take my full ability into battle. It will be tough. Please be careful. Yeah, I hope it'll be all right. All right, what do we got, buddy? Oh yeah, we doing just fine. I mean, we fought him before, right? Technically, he's shielded. Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, it's so much easier when I fight zoomed out. I really wish I could just change an option for that. Breath of Chaos. Okay. And we got an Epiphany book. Okay. I really hope I don't have to do skill grind. That's my one, like, oh, please don't make me do it. It's just so many clicks to do those. Suddenly, after a long and harsh battle, Goumang coughs fiercely. I condensed the breath of wood spirit into the wood key and infused it in your body. Now, the hinterlands of Chi is open to the transcendent realm. Master, I'll rest for a while, and then let us begin our journey to slay Xingtian. Goumang, please don't go there. Bihong. Now you can't contain anyone, even me. How could you fight against Xingtian? It's none of your business, Bihong. Please go back. Bihong gestures with a hand, and the vines emerge from the soil beneath Goumang. Seeing himself bound by those vines, Goumang shakes his torso slightly, and the verdant tendrils wither to ashes. Gnashing her teeth, Bihong gestures again. This time, a glowing green vine catches Goumang. Seeing the vine, Goumang is astonished. Is it condensed from your wood spirit? Why should you do this? Goumang, I should not let you die fruitlessly. And you? Isn't it futile too, if you die here? Bihong condenses a green vine with her wood spirit to bind Goumang, but Goumang will not willing to escape from his grasp by destroying the spirit. The two are trapped in a stalemate. Goumang, your ability is restricted by the power of law after you came here, and besides, your physique is much weaker than before for fighting the nether air for so long. Besides this, you are always seeking help from the Alliance, aren't you? Maybe this is the one you're looking for. Please, persuade him. I know he believes and will believe you. Xingtian will be defeated by me. Goumang, everyone needs help, including you. You think you could defeat Xingtian with the help of what? The Cultivator Alliance. I have the support of the Cultivator Alliance as well as my companions. Have you met my harem? They're very powerful. They can help me when I'm in need. I came here from Yuan. Hardships along the way have all been conquered by me, and I believe I could once more challenge the impossible. I'll slay Xingtian. Where there is a will, there is a way. Goumang, please, trust this one before you. The Master can help you, and can help us. Master, please carry your plan out and see it done. Master, I hope I will one day awaken to find the once wretched Chi transformed into a land of peace and prosperity. We hope you will achieve what you have been working for. Oh, nice. With that said, Goumang transforms into a giant tree, and Bihong follows suit with a smile. Branches sprout out from their roots and intertwine with each other. The two trees lean on each other and give off gusts of ki, sending comfort up your veins. Oh, okay, well, I guess neither one of them technically had to sacrifice themselves. I mean, that's kind of their natural form, I suppose. So what do you want me to do? Challenge? Okay, that was a little quicker than I thought it was going to be. That is fine by me. All right, I'm not really near anything convenient. Let's just use a teleport charm. All right, I do want to get myself... We're on day 26. Okay, let's rest up. That'll bump the month over. And then we'll booze up. Is Ao Yao the right choice? And the answer is probably no for a boss battle, assuming they show up. Well, maybe it is. I guess we'll give it a try. Tavern, drink. All right, innkeeper. Your best stuff. 600 energies recovered a month. No. I need something combat-wise. There we go. 25,000 extra vitality. Next. 50 stamina a month. No. 2,200 crit. Yes. Barkeep, another. Agility plus 55. Now, normally that would be really good, but I'm so bloody fast I can't even control myself. Maybe not that one. Okay, 1,146 defense. That might let me take an extra hit. Is there anything in here I want to switch up? We got a bunch of healing equipped. We've got a defense equipped. I think I would rather just go for attack. And then our one good artifact. I think that's fine by me. I think that's fine by me. Let us do it. Xingtian, we have suffered enough. It is time to end your terror. Of course, I say all that. Watch me get absolutely stomped. Look at this idiot. I'm not even as big as the decoration on his axe. All right, it is what it is. Just because I'm leery of like crashes and whatnot, I'm gonna make a save here. Okay, we have. Hang on. Ooh, I caught that. Carpia, no. Quick, Carpia, eat this. It'll heal your wounds. Carpia may actually not be the best option here either. Carpia is good for the AoE and CC, but if the boss is immune to that, I should probably find somebody who has good like attacks. Like Abomination maybe, or one of those fast little dog attacker guys. But for now, we're not going to fiddle with what has been working. Whew, it all comes down to this. Am I in for another really long grind, or is this near the end of the path? Vote now. All right, buddy boy. You come before Xingtian. Sensing someone is approaching, he lifts his shield and axe. Then the mouth on his belly lets out a roar. He's just hungry. His roar disturbs your mind severely. Just at the time when you're trying to calm down, you feel a gale come from above. The axe is chopping down on you. Okay, good. We do get to fight zoomed out. How am I not... It didn't auto-fill me up when I got the extra HP. What kind of cheap wine is this? Alright, what do you... Whoa! Okay. Alright, well, it wasn't like auto-kill amounts of damage. Okay. Am I able to damage anything? I guess not. No, not really. Alright. Little earthquakes, I gotcha. The energy we condensed as your shield was dispelled altogether by the pressure of Xingtian. There's no hope for you to dodge his attack, but you see a chilly flash of light come from somewhere far away, piercing the nether air on its way. and stabbing into the arm of Xingtian. The giant's arm got deterred briefly, and the blade of the axe falls on the ground near you, splitting the earth in horrible cracks. Then, before the dust blown up by the axe could settle, Xingtian lifts his weapon again for a second attack. At this critical moment, Lao Ying appears between you and Xingtian, Excelsior in hand. Go back to the alliance, then we'll talk about it. Master, don't get down so easy. Lao Yong points to you with a finger, and a warm flow suddenly envelops you. Then she takes Excelsior up, her eyes fixed on Xingtian. Elder! You are teleported to somewhere else by a makeshift array, followed by some distant, deafening sounds. Then you see Lu Ying is in the sky above you. Her figure is thrown into the air and falls somewhere not far from you after crashing upon two hills. Cheater. And that was good, though, that none of his other attacks were really damaging me, so that's a good sign. I knew it couldn't be that simple. You find her lying among a pile of rubble, heavily wounded. Her bones are shattered and her key is in total disorder. Hearing your steps, she slowly opens her eyes and looks at you. Master, do not fight him so hastily. Lao Ying faints as soon as she finishes these words. Oh, Xingtian, you did the unforgivable sin. The unforgivable sin of attacking somebody that Cheng cares about. Not a good plan, man. Not a good plan. The way of heaven is eternal, flowing on without end. Perhaps our bond could be the same? Humans had a custom of exchanging gifts to strengthen their friendship. Please take these. Oh, we didn't try out Tianxiang. Okay, hang on. Maybe we'll do that. What are you doing here? I wasn't following you or anything, Baka. How have you been lately? The world of cultivators is full of schemes, deceptions, and countless dangers. Please take care of yourself. After rushing through her words, the maiden's fair cheeks turn rosy. She quickly turns away, practically fleeing from the scene. Oh, you're here too? How have you been lately, Baka? Don't forget to come hang out when you're free. Look, I found lots of good stuff while adventuring yesterday. Hello there. What a coincidence meeting you. I don't know whether they meant to do this or not, but it's hilarious to me that they all just like come out from stalking Cheng one at a time. It's like they form a queue. Oh, that's good. Okay, which one of you are the spider? Oh man, I don't know which is which. Ink Bloom. Okay, that's probably Book Lady. Frost, obvious. Mist. I'm not sure if she's Mist. I don't know which is which. We'll try that. So if it's not Mist, then we try Wood and Imperial. Maybe it's Imperial. Well, we'll try Bloom first. Oh, that was funny. How did you get hurt so badly? Inform what happened. You and her, I'll be all right. Master, Xingtian is a powerful opponent. Fight him with tactics. Aunt, please take a rest. Now we should heal your wounds first. Heal? Well, no need for that. I'm beyond saving, but after being shattered by that blow, I thought there would be enough time for me to train Yuan and to see her grow up to be an influential person like her father. Yuan, your father used to... please take a rest. Just tell me afterwards. Yu Ying whispers to Guanyer's ear. The leader's eyes are soon filled with tears. After a while, Yao Ying tilts her head and looks at you. Sadly, the safety of the Alliance and the fate of the world always concerns me, but now I could only leave them to Master. Don't worry, Cheng's got this. Yao Ying nods slightly and breathes her last. Aunt, couldn't we just make her a body reconstruction pill? Master, I'm sorry. I have to take Aunt Lu away. There must be methods to save her with my father's work. With that said, Yuan takes Yao Ying in her arms and runs away. All kinds of things popping off. Long time no see, Master, aren't you? Now I temporarily take the form of a divine mulberry to nourish my energy, and the one talking to you here is but an image of my soul. Master, you've been to the fight against Xingtian, and now you are still confident you can defeat the headless giant? Oh, now I'm mad about it. I have fought hundreds of times against him. and there were many potent cultivators in every generation of the Alliance who tried to fight him as well, but those attempts, including mine, all failed. However, some insightful members suggested that if we were to defeat him, we should enter into his body and defeat his mind. This is very risky, and even masters of the Alliance that had fought with me together against him dared not make that attempt hastily. I could not act without their assistance, thus I am still waiting for said chance to come. So in my opinion, the Alliance has made an error in hoping you could be the sole character to defeat him, and so do you in expecting to slay him by yourself. Well, these are just suggestions made by me, the former masters of the Alliance. Please think carefully. Now, my existence is supported by the energy of Bihong. I could only stay here for a while before returning. Bye. Okay. I'm going to do this fight because I want to see which bloom we have. Okay, that's Ao Yao was missed. Okay. I want to check out our spider lady at least once, so. Okay, it's not bloom. I don't think it's wood. Well, try wood. Alright, what do you know? I have heard the things that happened to Elder Liu. Please don't be saddened, hero. I have always held the belief that I am leading and protecting my people, but after we arrived in Chiyu, I was caught up many times by troubles and had narrow escapes only because of their protection. Now I know I was somewhat presumptuous before. If you want to challenge Xingtian again in the future, please remind me and I'll go with you. Remember this. Will do, buddy. Are you actually here? No, those are just randos. Master. How's Yuan? The tie between Yuan and Yuling is just like that as between daughters and mothers. And of course, she would feel sad about the passing of Elder Liu. She's weeping all the time for several days after that, and I was so concerned. But these days, there's something unusual on Yuan. She buries herself in reading her father's left works, and we haven't seen her come out of the house for 3 whole days. Now we're facing an unprecedented challenge. All members of the Alliance should unite to overcome it. How's the Alliance? Recently, Xingtian has lifted his axe 3 times, and dozens of members of our Alliance have gone mad because of that. Besides, huge waves of monsters are appearing outside the walls again. It's truly unexpected for all of us. After we defeated Zhu Ying and took back the position of our former defense, the situation is worsening rather than improving. Now we're facing an unprecedented challenge. All members of the Alliance should unite to overcome it. What's your opinion? Before, I've also put all hopes on you like the rest of us in the Alliance, but now I'm confused. When the cultivators came to Chiyu and formed an alliance, they aimed to achieve cooperation against threats. We could not just sit back and let you challenge powerful enemies. So next time you decide to fight it, let us come too. Another error. Elder Yu could rescue you back from the blade of something at the cost of her life. I could also create a chance for you to slay him at any cost. In the past, the predecessors of the Alliance came to Chiyu to save the world from critical threats. I believe nearly all members of the Alliance hold the same belief as well. Please trust us. Master, once your command is given, I will surely follow it, even in the direst condition. It's time for the final battle. We've rallied all of our allies. Also, we're going to go have a drink. Actually, we're going to go heal at the inn. So that we come in at full HP. That was rather annoying that we didn't. Okay. We have the power of friendship now. The power of friendship and harem. Also, my bloom was not present at that fight now that I'm thinking back to it. Year 50. Heavenly Essence +1. Gathered Might. Increase the cultivation time of Heavenly Power by 5%. But at the same time, increase the damage by 3%. Okay. I mean, I guess we could add that. We have an extra... Am I reading that right? We have an extra 2? Okay, so I could equip that. What do we have on? Oh yeah, we reduce our damage. That's probably a good one. When Immortal Path is activated, launch Immortal Power attack that automatically chase down random unit on the battlefield. Decreased cooldown of skills. Okay, that wouldn't be an okay combo. I guess we'll take that. Okay, I saw 4 actually free. I see. Okay, now I'm down to just 1 point. That's fine. We could also change up what we have. Like Spear Boy here has some stuff. I think I'm gonna stick with what we have at the moment. 50 symbols fall from the sky. We get 15 seconds of Immortal Path. Yeah, let's at least try it, and then we'll do revision. Mortal, you did well. You have won my recognition. Here's my heavenly art. Take it to comprehend it. I'll go back and rest now. Find me again if you want to play with me next time. Okay, little fat bird. All right, Stinky. Round 2. You come before Xingtian again. This time, the giant lifts his ass swiftly. Soon, the nether air gushes out everywhere, along with many monsters. It seems that Xingtian is more powerful than before. I'll help you whenever you face difficulties. Our tribesman also said, if there's any monster who dare block your way to challenge Xingtian here, they would fall on their swords for their negligence. You set your eyes towards the distance and find demons or resisting monsters, forming a wall-like array. I must leave to assist my people. We won't let those monsters distract you. Be careful of the nether air, Bing. We are corrupted by the nether and our physiques are different than yours. We could endure nether here for a while. The defense of the demons has been broken before Yongjun could end talking. The monsters advance toward you. Just at that time, a spear of light pierces down from the sky and burns the approaching monsters to ashes. Then you see many cultivators come flying on their swords. They fight side by side with the demons against the monsters. Master, I and 50 elite guards of Elder Lu are here. Managers in the Alliance have also come with their subordinates. Master, we can't let Lu die for nothing. Kill Jiantong. I won't crush their hopes and dreams. Turn back and fight. Don't worry, I am here. I'll prevent anyone in the Alliance from being hurt by the nether air. Fight with all your might. Alright, thank you, Sonny. Behind you, Xingtian wields his axe again, and the blade is falling upon you. You've made many mistakes, Chabot. Okay, painful, but not too bad. I probably should pop that. I also should probably start healing. Okay, he's actually hitting me this time, whereas he basically wasn't last time. Okay, we're doing all right here. I would like to dodge. I would like to have at least one good dodge. Was I not in the field? What? I thought I was in the field? Alright, so we need to be inside that field when he does the breath attack. I think we're probably going to do some fast forwarding here, so I'm going to run to town, and I'm going to re-drink and whatnot, and let my Carpia heal up. So I'm going to pause you guys for a second, I'll bring you back there. Alright, a couple months later, healed up, re-drunk, basically the same buffs, and we're going to try it again. I think I just was not inside of his circle. It's hard to tell when I'm flying, so maybe I'm going to try to hold off on that. They're going to make me redo all that. Yep. Thank you, Sonny. Okay. Also, I need to remember to dodge to the right when he does his bullet hell, not left. Oh, I guess it changes depending. Alright. I'm going to pop this right away. Just to get myself some free healing. Probably should also just stay near him rather than moving out and about. Then again, I guess that makes it harder to dodge. Okay, I am definitely in the circle this time. Yeah, because I was flying. It's your shadow that matters. I've got all kinds of things charged up now. Am I ready to attack? No. Pop that again. Kinda sorta can dodge that. Kinda not. Alright, I'm in the circle. Okay, I'm definitely in the circle. Fortunately, my rule field doesn't help me. Bihong, help me! Goumang yells, and then you see vines growing out of the ground and creep onto the limbs of Xingtian like green tentacles. Quickly, take this chance and enter his soul. Give him a fatal strike. Enter Xingtian's body. Die, everything living and dead. You dumb one, come to me and I'll kill you if that's what you want. Okay, I'm gonna attack the axe first because everyone's afraid of that. Okay, Carpia, come on out. As soon as this chills, sorry, Carpia, I had you get a lot of attacks there. We're gonna go rule field. Am I able to? Okay, I am able to damage this. Let's charge up. I'm not able to damage that. Or you. Okay, he's doing plenty of damage to the shield, so it's the axe I really need to worry about. Not doing damage when he does that either. Okay, Carpia, go again. Okay, after this set, I think I'm going to drop my artifact. Okay, and then we're going to ult. Start healing again. Attack buffs. Okay, our axe is definitely way behind on damage compared to that shield. Okay, I think I need to kill those at the same time. I think I just have that knowledge from reading somewhere. So a little bit of spoiler on that. I don't think we're going to make it. Our damage isn't quite good enough. Unless we can kill it here, maybe? Oh, maybe we had it, but not quite. Oh, or now you're ready to be damaged? No, you're back. Okay, I see. I think that went off at the wrong time. Okay, at least the damage isn't bad on my part. Okay, so we just really need to, like, hose this axe. You just need to be done, man. Okay, so what I need to do is if I can't kill it, like, at the exact same time, I just need to stop attacking and then let it go through cycles. We might be okay this time. I want this to be like a sliver of life. It's annoying that it gets to go immune so often. Okay. Oh, that wasn't good enough? Okay. Now that I know I don't need to worry too much about damage, we can do this. Alright, charge up this. I need to get this guy to literally a sliver of life. Okay, rule field, sure. I have that stacking damage taking debuff. Yeah, look at how much that does. Alright. Now, we just chill. Oh no! Oh no! Wow, this is a terribly designed fight. This is really bad. The fact that these both don't reset at the same time. Oy. Okay, so he's gonna kill that. It's gonna respawn. So I just want to get this low. I don't know whether is it my HP is. I guess I am blocking things, so it's not that he can't hurt me. It's just he's not getting much. All right, we can drop a hold. I don't think my skills are actually hitting here either very well. He's not. It's like with the shadow thing. He's not actually where I see him for the axe. I think he's a little bit down from there. Sure, we can do this. Okay, we have it charged. Waiting for damage to show up. Now we're gonna drop it. Yeah, I won't lie. That's kind of a lame last fight. An auto kill mechanic in the first set, and then all right. No, now's not the time for that. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. There you go. All right. And you killed yourself. Okay, I just need to let this whole fight reset. Well, I guess I could get him like half. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. These are terrible mechanics. This is absolutely terrible mechanics. Trying to time something like this is so ridiculously hard. I mean, I guess I'm glad that I'm not taking damage, because if those were hitting me for even like 5% of my life, this would be super annoying. Okay, now I'm gonna have to time this really carefully. Alright, when do I want to stop here? Probably, let's stop now. He's got a long ways to go. I have my little sword auto-attacking. Doesn't do too much, but it would be really suck if that popped at the wrong moment. He's gonna need to do that like 2 or 3 more times. I guess, can I hurt you? Speed that along a little bit. Okay, and then here, I just want you dead. There we go. Okay, both at the same time? Okay. Whew. Yeah, Cheng thinks that was the lamest fight he's ever done, just for the record. I'm gonna kill you. Haha, finally, I'm free. The resentment in the shield and axe gradually fades away. At that very moment, Xingtian's body trembles violently and crushes the spell of Goumang in the blink of an eye. You jump high into the air and successfully dodge a deathly blow that was so close. Apparently, the war is far from over. Alright, alright. Whoa. Can I actually hurt you? Yeah, I need my super speed for this. Alright, Carpia, you're up. Also, pop that. Okay, we are damaging him. Good. Give me my speed. What are you gonna do, buddy? Oh, you're gonna walk forward, huh? Alright. Oh, you are approaching me! Bye! Alright, for the record, let's just finish him with this if we can. Preparing heavenly art. It was unneeded. For the mission yet to fulfill, I'm afraid I can't make it. What a pity. I wanted to leave this bow to you. Are you willing to help me? It's just like to fill the ocean with stones day in and day out. I don't know how long you can hang in there. My tribesmen have suffered nether air for so long, and I can't just stand here doing nothing. Even though I'd risk my life to fetch the fire, I'll give it a try. It's my responsibility to save the world from nether air. Don't worry about me. Master, I'm so glad I can entrust the future of humans to you. Now I can die in peace. I'd ignite the last remaining wood key in the world because this is my fate. With past memories jumping in your head, you feel a sudden upsurge of energy in your chest, and all the heaven power inside your body pours out uncontrollably. Enjoy your death, Xingtian. Pew! The light is so dazzling. I'm still alive? This is... A fierce battle just now left nothing but piles of spiritual items on the ground. No one knows if it's the corpse of Xingtian has gone missing, or if you've been taken somewhere else. Phew, seems like there's no turning back. Here's some fruit. And his memories. Use it to rewrite destiny in and above realm 1. Okay. I like they only gave me 20,000 battle contribution. What am I looking for here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cheng, you didn't die, did you, my man? Oh no, we're going towards the light. Very pretty scenery here. I'll grab a screenshot of that. I like the gradual zoom out. That's a nice touch. This place, could it be the foot of Yuan Mountain? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. You see a bottomless dry well. Maybe it was dug by the residents many years ago for drawing water. Now it's long deserted. But there's something unusual about it. You could feel two airs, even their sign of presence. It seems that the well is under some kind of heavenly air. That is to say, if you jump directly, you will fall to the bottom and still be paralyzed at least. Junwei. Eh? This is somewhat weird. You mean we should descend for investigation? Well, I see. She transforms into a bird and grabs our shoulders. At the bottom of the well, there's a huge stone door not far from you. You can hear faint vibrating. You see a shy young man, his hairline receding, but he is tapping at a glowing stone board before him crazily. His eyes you with the reflection of a glass artifact in front of him. And the stone board he holds seems to be an ancient treasure, its surface covered with arcane inscriptions, and the energy generated from a combination of them is flowing into the veins of the world through countless channels in front of the board. This person is circulating the two airs throughout the world himself. Then the young man moves his fingers slightly and launches a series of mysterious spells at you. You fall unconscious and faint. Oh, I return to the earth. Your mind is fuzzy, and the view you saw before is a confusing dream. You turn your eyes back and find the well, but it is no more. The position is occupied by a small dent of soil. Weird author insert there, but sure. Go for it. Activate all spells to unlock the altar. Alright, no. Hello, furry? Oh, there's someone else here. Are you headed up the mountain? It's usually just the guy in the gray robe around here. This mountain used to be different, but now it's become very strange. I'd suggest you don't go in. Just leave while you can. Who's the guy in the gray robe? I don't know his name, but he's a riot. Always spouting off catchphrases like, hence cometh and hence departeth. I have no clue what that's about. You know what? That guy in the gray robe is now weeping so badly at the foot of the mountain. Since I've grown up, I've learned to hold my tears. That makes me better than him, doesn't it? That gray robe guy looks silly, and now he's unhappy. I feel sorry for him. Do you have any other questions? What's the word strange mean? I feel a weird power up in the mountain. It's like the whole damn place is covered in it, and man, it's strong. Do you have any other questions? Yeah, who are you? You're Barry. Dumb is dumb. There's only one dumb, and one and only dumb throughout the world, 1,000 generations. Have you ever thought about who you really are? Do you have any questions for me? Why do you come here? What are you doing here? What's your next destination? Do you have any other questions? What's this mountain? I'm not sure. Do we really need to have a name? I mean, I guess there has to be a name. That's why I have a name, right? Back when I was a kid, I remember this old guy saying that names don't mean squat. Like, I'm called Dumb, but I'll have you know I'm anything but dumb. If that's true, then dumb doesn't even come close to describing who I am. Names just don't mean anything. Sorry, I'm babbling. You know what I mean? I do know what you mean. Do you have any questions? No, it'd be best if we went our separate ways. You're leaving, aren't you? Don't go up the mountain. It's seriously dangerous up there, remember? It is my destiny. I must. New interface? Sandbank of Mist, and there's Joe. Any particular reason we're firing off lightning skills randomly? This is Spider Lady, by the way. I didn't know you were voiced. That also sounded like a lot more than I'm here, I've been waiting for you. Joe, it's you. Cultivator, you remember me, right? I gave you the breakthrough elixir in by Yuan. I've enlightened you when you reached soul formation. I even gave you that nice cavern map I had bought with 100,000 spirit stones right before you were reborn. But unfortunately, I'm not here to help you today, Cultivator. Take that! Defeat Joe's huge flying sword. Oh, what a nice sword. Dude, can I borrow that? Okay. Okay. A little spicy, I won't lie. Get that. Get my rule field up. Oh man. Man, that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Whew. Whew. That was worse than Xingtian. I didn't know you made such an impressive progress. You want to be stronger? Very well. I happen to have... Wait. Well, I think you've already good enough to go up the mountain. Why do you look so confused? Speak up. I'll tell you everything I know. Why are you even here? Congratulations, Cultivator. Believe it or not, I've been waiting for a chosen person here. In my eyes, you have what it takes to achieve ascension, which is why I've taken you all the way here on the long journey. Now listen carefully. I found out that the key to ascension lies on Mount Tian Mountain. Do you know Tianyun Mountain is a node? Roads to various realms join there like veins on a leaf connecting to a point. In short, Tian Mountain is the key link to every realm in the universe. What does it mean? Indeed, for example, if the Tao is the mother of everything under heaven, then the source of the Tao, as its essence, will contain the truth of the universe. And Tian Mountain, as the key link to the realms, allows the exchange of truths and laws. However, that essence is something different, I guess. In my eyes, the source of Tao keeps developing, or more precisely, evolving. I'd like to call it a natural, innate evolution. How could the source of Tao evolve? It's because of us. We feel and understand the Tao's source and ultimately know our world and the cosmos. Sometimes unique insights will emerge in our mind, which are alternative interpretations of the Tao's source. And then these insights will be included in the source of Tao and join its long journey towards the ultimate truth. In other words, the Tao's source is a dynamic existence, a tireless pursuit of a final answer. But sadly, most of us are led astray. We cultivators try to comprehend the Tao's source, and it bestows power upon us. However, then we are obsessed with practicing martial arts or spiritual skills, which are the fragments of the law governing our world. We're walking the wrong way. Cultivators' goal should be to seek the ultimate truth too. Our insights about to bring us Tao power and the source of Tao will feel us and draw us near. Once we get close enough to the Tao's source, the gateway to other realms in Yuan Mountain will open. And once Yuan Mountain, the node of all dimensions in the cosmos, is made accessible, we can explore the universe by ascending to other realms through it. And that's why I say Yuan Mountain is the key to ascension. I see. That's all I have to say. Before we go up the mountain, could I ask you to meet me in Yuzhong village first? I have a favor to ask. Deal. I'll wait for you in Zhiyuan village at the foot of the mountain. See you there. Are we actually going down? I don't think it likes that. Or maybe that was something else? Hey man, how do I get out of here? There we go. Okay, step 1. I would like to heal, please. I just pop like 30 aspirin. Ooh, inventory space back. You know what? Fill me completely. There are 2 things I want to know. First, if I may, I'd like to ask you to go back to Zhiyuan Village and tell me what you saw on the mountain. To tell the truth, I've helped many cultivators up the mountain, but none of them have ever come back. Well, you're the latest. Wait, I need to write this down. Joe takes out a list and crossed something out on it. You find out that he has just crossed your name out, and there are names of cultivators before yours. All have been crossed out. Huh? Is it just me, or do you look a bit weird? Why don't you go there yourself? You can go up the mountain yourself, but why do you stay here and ask others what's going on up the mountain? Yes, I can go up the mountain myself, but I've been up there hundreds of times at least, and it's just that I would have a little accident each time I went. Well, I guess I'm just incompatible with Tian Mountain by nature. Every time I went there, I would have to deal with either flooding, a landslide, fire, storm. Once I went despite everything, and it triggered tribulations. I almost died. Shortly afterward, to verify my theory, I tried very hard to help a cultivator up the mountain. He's not as good as me, but he managed to go up easy. I waited for 3 months here to see if he would trigger tribulations, but it was all perfectly fine on the mountain. Exactly the opposite of what happened to me. So I believe there must be something unusual in Yuan Mountain that stops me from entering. Huh? Is it just me, or do you look a little weird? Where are those cultivators? Well, it's just none of them ever came back. But don't be afraid, cultivator. You're different. Maybe you said that to them too. I swear that's not true. I went to great lengths to find breakthrough elixir for you. Remember? You can trust me. Cultivators out there would scramble for an opportunity to go up Yuan Mountain. It's now or never. Huh? Is it just me to look weird? That's not true. I have a favor to ask, cultivator. I found that there's a tribe called Kwafu in the world that has an ancient bloodline. That's the giants. Once upon a time, the chief of this tribe was very good at divining the future, and I heard that he left behind many murals to record his divination. The tribe, however, went on to decline, and the remaining tribesmen are but few. I found one of them who told me the divination murals were. He promised he would take me to the murals, and I paid him a fortune, but he ate my words. I was furious and had to check where they were on my own, only to find out that Khufu had placed a ban to stop me from entering those places. I'm a man of integrity and kindness, but I can't swallow it. So I hope you will help me find the cave and break the seal and vent my anger. Hold on. I also want you to leave the words "Joe was here" on the murals and then P. No, just leave the words. Those Khufu people are going to be pissed off when they see it. I found that one can only access Tian Mountain at certain time with certain feng shui arrangement. You investigated the cave of the Kufu and gave vent to my anger. I'll arrange the feng shui for you to enter the mountain. That's it. I'm counting on you. All right, I suppose. 1 graffiti minus 1 P on the wall. Okay, there's a stele. Okay, I guess we can get out via this portal. You walk ahead. After a while, you're engulfed in white light, and then the light dims, you find yourself in Qiyu again. Xingtian lets out a painful roar from his belly and kneels. His flesh then withers and shreds, and the remains fall to the ground before scattering away with the wind. After the giant disappeared, the nether air around here also dispersed, revealing a hidden path. A portal emerges among the shattering rocks. You see many Feng tribe members are wounded. Even Feng Yuchou was hit several times. The condition is similar among the warriors of the Cultivator Alliance. You see Zhi Zhao is supported by Gu Yuan. Sunny is standing there casting something to dispel nether air. Seeing your face, she finally collapses to the ground. Master, you're alright. I was worried about you. At the time, we saw Xingtian's limbs all tied by the vines, and you suddenly dashed into his soul. I was so edgy worrying about that you wouldn't come back. I lost Aunt Lu. If anything bad happened to you, I honestly don't know what to do. However, the giant suddenly froze and was reduced to ashes. You are my good master for sure. At the same time, you hear a tremendous sound around you, and many monsters appear on the horizon. Goumang gestures with an arm, and thorns emerge from around you, catching and piercing the monsters. Why are there still monsters? Xingtian is defeated by us. Yes, Xingtian was defeated by our master. Then why would this happen? What about the others? My companions are wounded heavily in the battle. They're taking a rest near you. Please go for a conversation and decide what to do next. Alright. You see Goumang again. His face is pale, his shape haggard and translucent. Are you alright? Thanks to the assistance of Bihong, I've recovered some of my energy. However, this battle is still beyond my capability and I'm nearly dried up. You must feel confused about the scene you see. After defeating Xingtian, I feel surprised too. However, the secret of nether air could only be revealed by you. With those words, Guiyun transforms into a verdant mist and flies away to the divine mulberry. I'm glad he's alright. There's one. After Goumang defeated the monsters, I explored the region with the guards and found many unsettling monsters around here. Our campaign is far from ending. Many members are upset by Zuyu's words. They lower their heads unhappily. Hey, why are your spirits low? Our master defeated the demonic god Xingtian, and a wave of monsters would be... And the wave of monsters would not be a challenge greater than it. Yes, as long as we are masters here, there will be an insurmountable difficulties for us. Fear not of these waves of monsters. End of month. Keep going, little gourd. Chief, are your wounds critical? Well, sometimes I feel that the root of all the disasters in Qiyu is the nether air rather than Xingtian. Now Xingtong is defeated, but there are still monsters in their waves, as well as nether air. Sadly, after all those endeavors, I can't bring you out of the pestilence of nether air. Chief, let us find the reason together then. We also want to protect you. Yes, Chief, we will fight under the same belief. Let us find the reason of the future together. You. The demons are tending their wounds. Hearing the conversation between Feng Yuchou and the others, they stand tall and yell, "Together!" After a brief rest, most of the Alliance members are refreshed. Zhi Zhao recognizes the danger of staying on the battlefield after being wounded and suggests you return to the Alliance. You lead the way back to the Alliance with them, but Guyaner comes to you secretly and seizes your arm. Say, I find these unbelievable. My father, Aunt Lu, and my predecessors all hoped to defeat Xingtian, but they all failed. We did it in the end. Did we really succeed in it? Yes. That's great. You'll definitely be better and better in the future. Well, when we first met, I was impressed by your excellent cultivation, so I brought you back to the Cultivator Alliance. Now, you're not only become our master, you also defeated the demon god Xingtian and saved everyone in Qiyu realm. Maybe it's all written in the stars. Well, there must be plenty of challenges in the future. I'll be at your service. You chat for a while, but a while when the wall of Cultivator Alliance emerges before you. As Yuan said, there are plenty of challenges waiting for you. The secret of Nether Air and the path to Xingtian Mountain both need to be researched further. Okay, so I need to head down here. Let's bring up a teleport charm. Actually, let's use some of these fruits that we've got. Whew, had a few of those. Okay, we can only teleport locally, so we'll go here. And then we will teleport down here. You follow Joe's instructions and find the place. However, everything around here is covered by a dense mist. All you can see is but a faint point of light twinkling ahead. You find the exquisite stone plate. The faint glow comes from it. Stir the exquisite stone plate. To recover the compass, you may spin its parts to connect all the elements into a line in the corresponding direction. Okay, we've done this before. Click on each plate ring, make it turn one clockwise. While moving, other rings may move. Please recover. Okay, got it. Okay, so we need to get things to line up. Let's start here, I suppose. Okay, this one next, maybe. I've only actually had to do one of these. Okay, so this is the only one that's not in place. But now it's shifting the others. Lucky. Lucky. You recovered the plate and the dense mist is dispelled, revealing herds of monsters waiting still. The creatures start moving slowly, and the next second, they pounce on you. Oh, it's Bambuki. It's been a while since we've been fighting. And snakes! It's been a hot minute since we fought anything like that. You dare, is all I can say. Nice to see you're still dropping the low-level garbage. Good to see. The cave emerges before you after you defeat all the monsters. You step in and find there are 3 curious wooden caskets. Take the casket. You open the casket. Beam of light emits from it. Views begin to unfold before you. You see Joe in a tavern. He leans forward on the table among a pool of liquor dripping from his mouth. He's murmuring unconsciously. Why can others enter Yuan Mountain but I can't? Am I slow-witted? I reach enlightenment after only 10 years of cultivation. Isn't it a deed second to but a few cultivators? Am I evil-minded? I'm a righteous man who's always willing to help others, and most outrageous thing I have done is just selling key refining pills to new cultivators. Is there a man as good as me? Why can't I enter Yuan Mountain? Cultivators all want to ascend to the immortal realm, and so do I. Joe continues to babble for a while, then his head droops to the table. He falls into a drunken dream. The views fade away and the casket closes automatically. You check out each casket and find the last one contains something different. Inside the casket are not only quips of past events, but 2 letters. One of them has been worn out by time, its margins tainted a light brown. Another one is still clean and white like a piece of satin. Maybe it's written a few days ago. The casket seems to contain many quips of the past. Do they have something to do with the divination of Joe's future, made by an incredible person? Maybe it's time to return to Yuan Mountain. I'd like to further inspect the caskets if I have time. They may contain other secrets. Okay, letter, prophecy box. Letter. Joe did us a favor in exchange for a solution to his trouble. I used to believe that clues about Joe's past were included in the prophecy clips from Zhao Ling, the ancestor, and all we needed to do was sift through them. But I failed to see another possibility. Joe plays a vital role in the murals. He is a significant figure in the ancestor's prophecy, and one of the few persons who can change the course of our world. I have found the answers he wanted to know. However, how could I tell him my findings? Joe tries hard to change his fate. He believes his despicable destiny is making fun of him by not letting him enter Yuan Mountain to attain ascension. No, his destiny is not being rejected by the mountain, but leading the way there for cultivators. There's a fate he can never change. Xingtian, the challenger of his fate, sealed the fate of his young soul through such an arrangement. Zhou helped our clan, and I shall repay him by answering his questions, but my findings can only aggravate his depression. Is it better to conceal the truth? He asked me to investigate, and I did. I have repaid the favor to the Kufu clan. I'm prepared to risk my reputation. If someone thinks I'm eating my words, then let it be. Now I'll set up a seal here and block Zhou from entering. Therefore, his past will remain unknown to him forever. P.S. Zhou may ask others to investigate the cave. Further, future clansmen should prevent him from doing so too. Greetings, former chief. I was sent to guard the place and I hoped I could do so well, but now our clan's population is decreasing and they want me to come back as acting chief. I plan to wait for you here before I leave, but I found traces of the golden crow soaring in the sky. That holy creature has been unknown to us for so long. I guess we can learn more about Nether Air if we find the crow. Pardon me, former chief. Now the guardian must leave his post. Dear former chief, I think the way to repay Zhou is to help him quit drinking. He acts mischievously and drinks away worries just because he's in a bad mood. I know alcohol hurts. To be honest, I believe the man will get himself back on his feet. He's not weak. Very supportive giants, apparently. Where are these caskets? Here we are. Talk of images. You see Xingtian sitting on a little island. He's talking to a dark-colored dragon by his side. Do you know, among the three guys, the Master Soul has turned from the worldly, petty demands of the ultimate justice of the universe. He is enlightened and ready to sacrifice himself, just like me. Enlightened and ready to sacrifice? What a shameless boast. And what about the Senior Soul? Ha! The Senior Soul is still ambitious. He seeks the way to ascension, but he does not shun his duty to tend to the world as well. He pursues his goal in a flexible yet persistent manner and makes use of all occasions encountered. Again, what a shameless paraphrased boast. Well, I guess the third one, Junior Soul, is also a perfect figure. No, he may have shortcomings. Sometimes I feel astonished, unable to believe he's the young me. He is a real daredevil. But my feeling is understandable if I inspect him from the eyes of a weathered man. When I was young, I was infatuated with the possibility of ascension as well as the world. I used to travel and explore, driven by pure curiosity, and I even annoyed many people just because I wanted to quarrel and argue. No, he's not me. Yes, in the past, I hated those talkative cultivators the most. Every time when I was upset, I always struck one of them with a death to lightning bolts. Good to know that you're not one of those poor things. We may talk about them later. Now, you see my intention in using the secret technique of key triplication. My young soul is too reckless to make a sensible decision, but the one here and now is too conservative and thoughtful to catch a fleeting opportunity. The Master and Junior Souls are incompatible in handling matters, and they always quarrel. I wouldn't make a sensible decision with only one of them, and then Senior Soul will come as a mediator. He will make comments focusing on both the advantages and disadvantages. I see. Do you mean the Senior Soul is the most important one? Well, no. Sometimes the Senior Soul quarrels with the Junior, and the Master Soul is the mediator. Sometimes the Master Soul disagrees with the Senior, and the Junior Soul is the reconciliation between them. Sometimes all three engage in disruption. Sounds fascinating. Your secret technique allows you to divide your soul in three, and the three fellows are yourself as a young man, a middle-aged man, and the one here now. The three souls all have their feelings and standings as well as imperfect but unique personalities. You may get insights into making decisions through their debates. Am I right? That's it. I see you just use it. Are you facing a big decision? Indeed, an important one. You can tell me, I may help you as well. Thanks, but the debate among three souls is enough. The Junior Soul says nothing pleases him more than to drink with close friends, but the Master Soul disagrees with him. He says alcohol exposes one's innermost nature and is not good stuff to be consumed. The Senior Soul points out that we may treat the close friend with mellow liquor, provided that we refrain from booze. Moderate drinking strengthens our ties. Have a drink? Is it so important that you must let the three souls debate? It's a big decision to be made now. Nothing pleases me more than to drink with close friends. Let's go for some liquor. Okay. You see Xingtian speaking with two figures. Sadly, we failed to defeat Xingtian in the end, and now we can only take the last resort and count on other master cultivators. Next, I'll set up an array to seal our enemy using myself as material, and I'll temporarily block Xingtian Mountain's passage to its original time. After that is done, the passage will lead to Xingtian Mountain in about 10,000 years ago. Then I'll summon a master cultivators from the ancient world here to end our enemy and the disturbance. The spell is consuming, and I'll be reduced to ashes once it's cast. However, I can divide my soul into 3 before that by the secret technique called key triplication. After I divide my soul in 3, both of you will have your own unique experience. You may develop into personas entirely different from me, and I know that it's unfair. However, now we must take the opportunity to defeat Xingtian by following the risky decision. You're the middle-aged me, and I know you're determined to carry out what I'm planning, since all doubts concerning your beliefs have been clarified. Therefore, I'll let you stay in the world. You need to search for master cultivators here and tell them to go to Tian Mountain. You're the young me. I know you are always adventurous, and I believe you will be a great guide leading the way to Tian Mountain for cultivators. Okay, so Joe's part of his triplicated soul. The middle-aged figure begins to ask something upon hearing it. Indeed, I also thought about it, and I chose another mission for my young soul. He will just pursue his ambition to attain ascension rather than introduce cultivators to Tian Mountain to help me. But I will ban him from entering Tian Mountain. He wants to rise to the immortal realm, but he can't get close to the key secret of it. Therefore, he must be curious about the reason behind the ban, and in order to solve it, he'll ask numerous cultivators to climb up the mountain for him and for me. The middle-aged young is thinking about something, meanwhile the young soul is offering himself a task. You, young one, you will become a person different from the man here and now. You will feel betrayed by fate and live in desperation as long as the problem has not been solved. I know it's cruel for you. The figures nods. They seem to have reached a consensus. Promote Taoist minds to save the world. Yes, it's the most important thing to do now. Okay, interesting. Are we the young soul? You open the casket, drink away worries. You open the casket, beam of light emits from it, and the views begin unfolding before you. Okay, we've read that. Okay, we've seen those. Okay, we haven't seen all these, I don't think. Shut up and get away from me. Brother Joe, I am with you. People have their own fates. Own fates? Mind your words. Is this my fate? Well, pardon my indiscretion. How dare you speak like that? Repeat and I'll give you a slap. Brother Joe, there are still many other goals waiting for you. Why do you abandon yourself here? You're not the man I have known. The man you've known? Do you really know Joe? Do you think you understand me? No. At least you and your fellow fools can hope to attain ascension, but T1 Mountain rejects me no matter how hard I try. What should I do? Well, I know. I can enter T1 Mountain and get struck by lightning bolts, burned by flames, drowned by torrents, and buried under stones. You see, fate. It's my fate. Joe yells out the words and kneels down. He curls on the ground and begins to cry. Bitter tears flow down his face. Brother Joe, you're awake. Well, my head hurts. Did I have a drunken fit last night? No need to answer. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sometimes we all need to say everything if we want to live the next day. Live the next day indeed. I should never abandon my hope as long as I'm alive. Thank you, my dude. You helped me in my dark days. Now I'm repaying your kindness with my assistance. How can I repay you? You were dejected like a spread of mud, and it took me many efforts to uplift you. I can repay it. Last night when you lay on the ground motionlessly like a pile of dung, it took no fewer effort to carry you back. Well, what a clever reply. You win. Then what will you do? You see Joe gazing in the distance, his mischievous swordsman's eyes. You find a hint of hesitation, then sparks of determination. He smiles again, his characteristic hilarity returns. I will try my best to find out why I can't enter T1 Mountain. If it's inaccessible to me, I'll ask other talented cultivators to enter and find out the reason. If my destiny betrays me, I will rewrite it. That's it, the man I have known, Joe. You can search for more talented cultivators and sell them key refining pills. I have piles of them. If you'd like, you could just peddle the pills at a higher price and see who'll be duped into buying them. Nonsense. I'm helping those who are in direst need. So, he was, but he wasn't a scammer. Okay, sure. Report back to Joe. Oh, I see we are over time. I think we're gonna push it. I think we're going to push for this to be the last episode. I may have to cut this in too. Famous last words. I couldn't teleport over to the town in there, could I? No. Oh. Or could I? I could. Ooh, nice. Okay. Very useful. Joe, have you returned? Have you broken the seal on Quafa Cave? Clan's Cave? I've broken the seal. I see. You can't find anything. Interesting. Joe is observing you with a playful grin. In his smiling eyes, you see something close to suspicion. Maybe he is weighing you as well as his words. Good. You are the most honest person in the world, and I believe you. After you return from the mountain, please tell me what's going on in there. Joe finishes speaking and steps away. He walks to a place not far from you and waits for you there. Next step. Night Rain. Isn't that the woman who betrayed Long Yu? Going to Tian Mountain is like walking on a knife edge. Go any further and you may get yourself killed. So think twice if you want to pass here. What do you mean? You know what? There are two powerful forces fighting on the mountain. It won't do you any good to go there. The raid in Tian Mountain is finished, and the path inside the mountain leads to the world 100,000 years ago. Is this person also... Ordinary people usually can't access Tian Mountain. How did you get here? I'm guided by someone. I come to attain ascension. How did you get here? Me, like you? I was also told to come here by an old man after I entered Ghost Valley. All cultivators in this world long for achieving ascension. I've been in search of the Tao and going through a lot to get here. But two powerful forces are at war here right now, and that's why the gateway is blocked and closed. What do you mean? As expected, the two most powerful cultivators in the world may be having a duel on top of T1 Mountain. They are the Masters of the Pavilion and Xingtian. These two Grandmasters are the best fighters of all time, but they disagree on how to achieve ascension, hence the duel. As long as they don't come to a conclusion and cannot achieve ascension, the ascension gateway in this world will remain closed. Alas, as Juno cultivators, our priority now is to choose one of them and do our best to assist him. When they proceed on their way to Ascension, the opening of Ascension Gateway will be within reach. But now, they have a good point about Ascension, so I don't know which one to choose. What about Zhangzan? Any other question? Yeah, what about him? Zhangzan hopes that by promoting the Taoist mind, he would manage to reach the true form of the source of the Tao, so that cultivators could use it to learn about the source and attain the Tao eventually. It sounds feasible, but no one knows what the true form of Tao's source is like, and no one could figure out what a Taoist mind as a fragment of the source of Tao really is. Any other questions? What about Master? The Pavilion Master provides a unique method to attain ascension. That is, to let cultivators achieve coexistence with nether air. We may gain considerable power from it, and the world's overall cultivation will also increase. The gateway to ascension will open as long as cultivators continue to gain insights from the manuals written by the Pavilion Master, and make their breakthrough into reborn and transcendent with the method of condensing nether feathers. Besides, the Cultivation Master is also a generous man with acute foresight. He has published the knowledge derived from his cultivation, and we all benefited from it. Our master is indeed an unparalleled figure. Any other questions? Nope. Alas, both of their ways of achieving ascension have their own advantages. It's a tough choice, but after I came to the mountain, I discovered another huge secret. All things are born to die, and this world is no exception. The end is in sight. So if you ask me, the way to achieve ascension, advocated by Master Pavilion, is more practical. Alas, maybe I take his side because I benefited a lot from him in the training of my key refining to transcendent. Who do you think I should choose? Nether Air seems really corrupting. Like, really corrupting. She's definitely leaning this direction. I'm going to say Zhangzang. Is that so? But Zhangzang always strikes me as somebody who's selfish and has no regard for the stability of the world. Think about it. No one knows what the Taoist mind is, and Zhangzang's method doesn't prove effective in empowering cultivators, but the Master's method does. Thanks to him, the overall strength of cultivators in the world has been on the rise, allowing us to get ever closer to the source. The most important thing is that the end of the world is in sight. We need to open Ascension Gateway as soon as possible so that we can achieve Ascension to find a way out. But Zhang Sang is putting all beings of the world at risk because he wants to validate his theory of the Taoist mind. Who would you choose? That is a fair argument. Time is of the essence. I think the Taoist mind is correct. Zhang Sang. Fine, I guess I have to leave you here. As a disciple of the Master Pavilion, I've got to stop petty challengers from reaching the mountain's top and defeating my master. 22 cultivators have arrived, and I've killed them all. You'll be the 23rd. Oh boy, I was not expecting another fight here, honestly. Alright. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't want you to do it. I can't even hardly see where she's at. I do really appreciate that we're doing a lot of these fights zoomed out where I can actually kind of sort of see. I say as I lose sight of her. And my health is down. Their teleporting is annoying. Carpia! Freezer! Oh my goodness. Oh, let me get going. Alright, let's see if we can charge up our heavenly power here. Oh, I was not ready for a big fight like this. Oh. Get comfortable, because we're going to be here a while. I probably should not stand near that. Well, of course, she teleports out as soon as I drop my ult. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we're not even hardly got her down at all. What is it that it wants to attack that's so close? Whatever these are, my auto attack does not like. Making a little bit of progress here. I keep dodging whatever that is that she's throwing. I feel like that's very lucky, and that very bad things would happen if I don't dodge those. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a while. You got more HP than freaking Xingtian had. I was not expecting that we were gonna have to fight our way up this mountain. Carpia, come out again. Yeah, okay, she's invincible while that's up, I see. We have to take these out. Alright, I'm getting your mechanics down. Also, next time she holds still, I'm gonna charge up my immortal power here. If nothing else, at least I get that damage reduction for a good chunk here for once I use that. You really like teleporting away once I get all my big stuff down, don't you? Wow, we're at 50%. Holy moly. start healing with my fly. I'm at half energy too. You're gonna hold still for a hot second. Carpia. At least Carpia's timing out and not getting killed. Alright, you wanna teleport out of this ult too? Oh! Or I will finally get hit. Okay, I just was not prepared for that. Alright, leave battle. Thank you, Carpia. Okay, we could be prepared for that though. But I do think, as much as I wanted to push forward, I think I'm gonna have to split into at least one more episode. Because it looks like we got a ways to climb up this mountain. So, to be continued, builders. I will catch you guys in the next one.